I'm so excited because last week I got my first CSA box or farm share. A farm share is when you pay up front at the beginning of the growing season and you get a box of vegetables every week from a local farm. Let's see what I managed to make with turnips, radishes, green onions, trumpet mushrooms, which are a separate share. I think it's an extra $8 for those. Spring mix, butter lettuce, bok choy, and kale. Please note that it is springtime, so this is more greens heavy than a box later in summer might be. In addition to the farm share box this week, I spent $20 at my local grocery store. I actually went to the fish counter and found some fish on sale, so I have pre-marinated salmon, cod, and I grabbed a container of tofu. I also was out of rice wine vinegar, which is crucial for vinaigrettes for me. And for all of that, I spent $20. You see that that's $25. I also bought iced tea. With all of that and some pantry staples, I made chawanmushi with a spring mix salad with radishes. That was a breakfast one morning. I used the cod in a stir fry, a noodle stir fry with the bok choy and the green onions. This was incredible and more light, honestly, than it looks. I also actually bought more vegetables from my farm stand for $1. I got some asparagus seconds and I made that with my salmon. I did pickle some of those radishes to put on top, and that rice is that bone broth rice I showed you earlier in the week. This was delicious. Asparagus this time of year is amazing. I used the butter lettuce to use up some leftovers. So this is just butter lettuce cups filled with baba ganoush that was left over from some delivery I got while I was out of town working. And I put some hard-boiled eggs on top of it. I ate it like a taco for breakfast and it was fantastic. And yes, I can have baba ganoush for breakfast. I'm a grown-up. I can do anything I want. I also made BLTs out of the lettuce, and I had a $1 farm stand tomato. And then those roasted beautiful things there are turnips, the turnips from the farm stand box that I roasted in the bacon grease. 10 out of 10, recommend that. By the end of the week, all I had left were 2 scallions and the kale, which I combined with bone broth I made earlier in the week, a can of beans, and just a tiny bit of leftover breakfast sausage right there to make some beans and green soup. I actually ended up freezing this soup in soup cubes, and the reason I did that is because here's the thing about farm shares. You get a new one every week. So it's important to use up all of the greens before this happens. You get another box. I literally got this moments after I finished making the soup. Can't wait to see what I make this week.